So it turns out that people have a lot of questions to ask me, and I'm really bad at replying to comments. So I'm gonna do a second QA video. I'm just gonna go through a bunch of the comments that I haven't answered, and I'm gonna answer them. So I've got my comments open here. Saraj Verma asks, when are you going to Harvard? Middle to late August. So move-in day is August 22nd, but I'm gonna go down a few days earlier just to kind of get my bearings. Kubi, my friend Jacob, asked, why is your lip blue? I don't know. It was like weird lighting in that video, but I felt like I needed to upload it because it was like 9 p.m. or something. And I do some videos on how to get into programming from The Last Violinist 12. Yeah, for sure. I was actually thinking about doing that video today, but didn't. Adia DaCosta says, I don't enjoy running that much. Have you ever tried biking? I have tried biking. I bike almost every day now to work. And then occasionally, because I have a pretty nice bike, I'll go out on longer rides. Today was one of those days I went out and I biked a fair bit. So it was good. Yeah, I like biking. A lot of you have like really nice comments. Like a lot of you like super supportive. I really appreciate that. In terms of releasing the app on iOS 11, no, probably not. Not in the near future unless I buy an iPhone, which is only really going to happen if Apple really steps up their game with the iPhone 8. Not that the iPhone 7 is bad, it's just I already have a good phone, and to buy a new phone while I have this phone, it would require a pretty big upgrade. Maddie123 asks, do you think Yale is just as good as Harvard? Yeah, definitely. Jonathan D'Souza asks, why are fireworks so pleasing to watch? I don't know. I like watching those fireworks, so. Me Pommier asks, just out of curiosity, what was my science fair project about? So I did multiple science fair projects, but the best one, I measured the growth rate of trees using a computer vision algorithm. So I looked at Google Street View images of trees and combined that with a local geotag data set in order to measure their growth, which was kind of cool. Andrew ZZ101 asks, how early did I start to get in contact with coaches, and what did I think was most important to them in terms of me being a good fit? I think biggest thing being a good fit is just like personality. Honestly, like who you are as a person. Will you get along with the guys on the team? Because you have to remember you're going to be spending a ton of time with these guys, and if it's not a good personality fit, it's just not going to happen. When did I start? Mostly like in the summer, like so July and August of my grade 11 year. What made me become interested in computer science, and is there something specific I intend to do with computer science in the future? Asked by Connor Kenway. What made me become interested? I was interested from a very young age, and I guess I'm doing a video on this later, so I won't go too into detail, but is there something specific I intend to do? Nothing specific right now, but I want to ultimately start a venture that betters the world using artificial intelligence, but that's super broad. I just think it's the direction that the world is headed in. And I definitely want to be at the forefront of that. Annie Jaws asked if I can make a video about time management. Probably, if I can find the time. Did I meet Mo Farah? No, I've never met Mo Farah, but I want to. He seems like a really cool guy. J Gomez 836 wants to know what machine learning course I'm taking. The Coursera one put out by Stanford. I forget who the lecturer is, but yeah, it's a really common one. Anyone can take it. Emily Erickson says, is it weird that you are literally the only person I watch on YouTube and that I discovered you like yesterday? Maybe. I don't know. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the viewership. But there's a lot of really good content out there on YouTube, and mine is definitely not the best. SA asks, can I make a video about how I study, especially for computer science? Yeah, in the fall, once I start actually taking courses again, for sure. Absolutely. Courtney Jansen-Grieve says, does getting a reference letter and not support from the coach mean you're not on the sports team? No, it means you can still be on the sports team. Just when you apply, the coach hasn't officially supported you, they're just part of your application. So it's kind of confusing, but usually the coach will say, like, if you get in, then you can be on the team, but we're not going to set aside a spot on our team for you in our recruiting class, if that makes any sense. It's confusing, I know. Shuba asks, do I think it is absolutely necessary to make official trips to get acknowledged by faculty at Ivy Leagues? No, you don't need to make official trips to get acknowledged by faculty, but to be acknowledged and recruited by the team, typically yes. You do need to go on an official visit. And the reason being there is just that they want to get to know you and whether you're actually a real person, whether you're a good fit for the team. And it's tough to do that if you're not there. Lynn44 says, I should do more videos with Maddie. I agree. I just don't get to see her enough. Our schedules are both very busy. L of the Mills comments, I just binge watched all your vlogs, so addicting. I saw this comment and I got a notification for it, which was kind of confusing because I have those notifications turned off, but it turns out that she has like 400,000 subscribers, so that's pretty cool. Thanks, Al. I don't know whether that was actually you commenting that, but thank you. Lauren asks, what is my PR for the 400? I only really run 400s in relays now, but I've split a 49 high in a relay. The Last Violinist 12 says, can I do a room tour? I mean, there's nothing really that exciting in my room. Maybe I'll do a dorm room tour though. I definitely will do a dorm room tour. Stay tuned for that. Jamie Hawkins asks, what's the song in the intro? Always, 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 I link the songs in the description. I would never not give attribution. So if there's a song and you want to know what it is, it's in the description. Also, links to all my socials are down there. So if you want to follow me on something other than YouTube, go for it. Sam Gibson says, I want to major in CS. How much experience do you have? 7 years now. I started in grade 5 and I just finished grade 12, so about 7 or 8 years, yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I've started to answer questions that I answered in my previous video. I've just scrolled back as far as I can, so I'm gonna cut the video off there. I'm gonna edit it together and then I'm gonna post it. Tomorrow is gonna be a pretty cool video. I did some pretty cool stuff today and I think it's gonna work out to be a nice video, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully I answered all of the questions that were there. Feel free to leave more in the comments, and maybe I'll reply to the comments, but probably not because I'm really bad at that. I'm gonna try and be better though. And if not, I will I'll reply to it in a video at some point in time. So your questions will eventually be answered. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.